Pattaya City Expats Club is a non-profit social organisation and our speakers are volunteers. The club as such assumes no responsibility or liability for the professional reputation of or the quality of services provided by the speaker today.
G'day and Swaddy Cub. Well, today we had a wonderful presentation and education, really, from Rose, who's also a singer and favoured us with some songs at the end, because she's done it her way for so long in her whole life, gone her own way. And I think one of the things that everybody took away is that how valuable it is to have your phone number in their pocket.
Thank you, Dr. Ren, and thank you for having me here for the Pattaya City Expat Club. How important to have my business card or my number in their pockets, that's your question. Well, the importance is that you never know when you're going to run into problems, or you never know you're going to need help. And when you run into any issue, any incident or situation, what you should know or what you should do, what you must not do or you must not say. That could put you in more troubles. Sign
nothing. But the other thing worth noting is they don't take, even if you get in serious trouble, they don't take your phone away from you straight away.
Say again, please.
Well, even if they arrest you, they don't take your phone off you straight away, so you have a chance to phone someone like you.
Yes, you have the chance to call somebody. You need to require for your rights to be protected. And you're not going to be convicted or the defendant until they prove that you do something wrong, right? So at the beginning, you have all your rights. You need to require to have your rights protected, and you need to have and you need to call somebody who can help you.
Yeah, especially who's familiar with the legal system and of course speaks and reads type perfectly, really.
I'm not perfect, not perfect English, but I can put my points across.
Yeah. So you want it, this is the wing girl, the wingman, right? Somebody who's got your back side by side with you, and also the story you told that Max helped tell, where do you want to outline it for us?
Yes. This is the case that he is a victim, and he's still a victim right now because the case is still in the court procedures, and because of the I can say unprofessionalism and the negligence of the lawyer he trusted at first, and that put his case or his life in hell, because the lawyers, I don't say she or he, just say she drafted his statement to go to the police and to prosecute somebody in that kind of bank that he lost over 8 million baht. But then because the way that she did the job, in the criminal prosecution, you need to have the fact 100% solidly correct.
So he signed something that wasn't 100% correct?
Yes, because he trusted them, because he gave his story, and they did not work hard enough to compare his story to all the evidence that he can provide. So they just make it so easy job to take the case by draft up some statement without looking at the evidence to make sure that the story he tell is matching with the evidence he has in hand. And any evidence that is not clear, you have to work it out first before you draft the statement up to go to the police. But because they did a lousy job, so submit this to make a statement to accuse the person in the bank. Then after that, because of this lousy job, the police start looking at Max as a prime suspect or in conspiracy with the crook.
So there you go. He's gone from trying to actually sue the crook for this money he's lost, the con man, to actually being fingered as one of the in on the con.
Yes, and if it wasn't, I cannot say it wasn't me. If I was not back to help him, he would be in jail first, because in Thailand, we work with accusation or accusing system. You get accused first. You get maybe the police will think that this is too much for us to investigate. Let's pass the case to public prosecutor. And when you pass the case to public prosecutor, they said, let the court decide. So then, when the public prosecutor passed the case to court, think that it could be some ground for the court to find out, then you become defendant. Then you have to bail yourself out. And if you're foreigners, you get your passport freeze and everything. So it's a it's a complication of your life.
Like a house of cards all toppling over. So in terms of that, firstly, if you're watching this and you're in Thailand, you really want to have a Thai person who's knowledgeable about the system. She's also very knowledgeable about condos, etc., have your back. And you actually say the good lawyers and the bad lawyers.
Yes, but I cannot say. I can look, and I've been in so many cases. I know who's a crook in disguise. When I look at them when I see them around the town, I know who is whom. You know what I mean? I saw someone in the court cases many times walk past. I'm in the court all the time. So, but I cannot speak that out because it's moral, ethic.
Not just that. In Thailand, the truth is not a defense. So you say something about somebody that is actually true, but they say, well, you slandered me, you libeled me, you badly affected my life and business, and they can still get a settlement against you.
Yes, and in I'm involved into the committee meetings or the general meeting of the condos and housing project. Like the gentleman stood up and asked a question, and he said he got intimidated in the committee board, and he had to resign finally. People will intimidate you, threaten you I'm going to sue you for defamation of character. But people who don't know the law, they will think that, better I'm going away. So the good people go away and then leave the bad person to run the place. And that is not good. But when you get advice properly, then you will know that the combinations of defamation of character, they have 3, 4, 5 combinations. You have to meet all these criteria to become defamation of character. It's not that you say something to some person, then defamation doesn't work like that. It has to have 3 or 4 combination of 3 or 4 things to become defamation of character, something like that.
But of course, one of the problems is if a lawyer feels themselves defamed, they know how to work the system. Now we could have a long talk here. You want to have a look at the talk, and very importantly, you want to have Rose's phone number and or her email in your back pocket. So what's your email?
My email is very easy. Rose, R-O-S-E, Rose, Weston, R-O-S-E, Rose, and then continue with Weston, W-E-S-T-O-N, like Weston Supermare in England. Rose Weston 453 @gmail.com.
So that's Rose Weston 453, okay?
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com. We won't ask you to put your phone number over here because you'll get too many offers of dates, and she's married. She's past all that now. So unless you really want to put your phone number.
If you don't mind.
Sure.
I can, because that's a business number, 065 662 4635. You can listen to 95 FM. You got my number all the time.
Yeah, that's right. She started 95 FM at a very bad time, of course. We could have a whole conversation about just as COVID hit. And, of course, none of these businesses are advertising and such. So it was a very tough time for Rose. She's been through quite a lot. But it's good to have you back in Thailand, having people's backs.
Am I allowed to talk about the business directory on 95 FM with the discount?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go. Yeah,
yes. Right now, if you'd like to have your name of the company, business name, and contact detail, and your business type on the 95 FM, on the radio, on air, and online all over the world, please contact me, and I'll give you very, very bottom rate, 80% discount. Yes, contact me, please. Call me, 95 FM.
All right, so have a listen. One of our members listens to it all the time. He couldn't say enough good things about it. And so this is your wing girl, also a singer, and she performs with bands, and she's a great entertainer, and we all love Rose. So keep her phone number in your back pocket, okay? She's a wonderful lady, and I personally vouch for her. So for that, it's bye for now, and never forget that in Thailand, there's nothing as valuable as a reliable, honest wing girl or wing man at your back.